Alright team, welcome back to the First Day Fighters series! As always, my name is Brenton. I'm going to be taking you through and explaining what we're doing. Meanwhile,
I'm Connor. I'll be demoing everything that he's telling me to do. So just follow along with us and we got you.
perfect. Today, we're going to talk about side kicks. Alright, like Connor is to me. He's my sidekick. No? Alright, well, let's see what it looks like. Go ahead. Beautiful. All right, so sidekick, a little bit more complex. So let's break it down piece by piece, starting from the mat and working our way up. All right, so first things first, our stance normally faces our opponent. However, when we're throwing a sidekick, we need to set up with the corresponding side facing your opponent. If you're throwing a left kick, left side to the bag. If you were to throw a right kick, your right side would be facing the bag, all right? Or the opponent, whatever it is, whatever you're doing. Next step, very similar to that of a front kick. We're bringing our knee up first, okay? Almost like we're pulling it toward our opposite elbow, like a baseball pitcher getting ready to come up there. That's gonna start to already turn your hip away from the target, which is gonna make it a little bit more comfortable when you get to step number 2, which is extending that leg, okay? Trying to keep your leg at the same height. So however high your knee came, that's the level, that's the plane on which you're driving that foot outward. One more time, the top and the bottom of his leg, the quad and the calf are moving simultaneously. Knee comes up, they both extend. You see his shoulders drop back a little bit as well to elongate that body through the kick. All right, so that's the basic mechanics of the side kick. A little bit more challenging to get. Sometimes our hips are a little bit too opened up. So what I want you to think about is your standing foot again. Let's get our left side kick set up again, Connor. And you'll notice we're trying to drive 2 heels to the bag, both the standing heel and the striking heel. That's very important. Strike with the heel of your foot, not with the toes. You're gonna run in the risk of hurting the small muscles and bones and tendons and all that. It's better to hit with that hard part, right? It's the fist of your foot. So make sure your feet are both prepared to face in that same direction, the heel of the standing foot and the heel of the kicking foot. All right, so one more time to recap. I'm gonna let Connor roll with it. He sets himself up, corresponding side of the bag. Knee comes up like a baseball pitcher, extends on that plane, and pulls it right back. 2 heels to the bag, the heel he pivots on, the heel he strikes with, and he nicely elongates his body, starts to feel the torso lean away as the leg drives out. Boom, right back to center, back into his guard, and ready to throw anything else, whether it be jab cross, uppercuts, hooks, front kicks. He comes back to that stance, and he's ready to go. So at home, practice that. Slow motion first, try to go piece by piece, and then start to build the fluidity after the fact, all right? But there's your side kick. Go ahead and incorporate it into your training, y'all.